Alright, next up is a film called Please Give, and this has a wonderful cast including Oliver Platt and Catherine Keener, who play a couple living next door to a bitter, negative, constantly old woman played by Anne Wilbert, who's best known for her role in the hit TV series The Nanny back in the 90s, of course, with Fran Drescher, as I just impersonated. She played, of course, Fran Drescher's Yetta. Now, she's always been a respected TV actress, and she just plays this bitter 90-year-old woman who the couple, played by Platt and Keener, are in a way waiting for her to die so they can knock out the wall to her apartment and make a bigger apartment. Now, I love how this is played out because Keener and Platt aren't mean people. They just were looking for more in life, and they're content with what they have, but they're always looking for what's around the corner too. They're generally good-natured people, but they almost feel bad that they just want this old bag to kick the bucket. And I love how that it just doesn't focus on this couple trying to get this, woman to move away. It focuses on the woman too and who she is. And the women's granddaughters are played by Amanda Peet, who you remember from The Whole Nine Yards, and Rebecca Hall. And they're her granddaughters, and they try to take care of her, but they have problems themselves. And I love how that this couple runs errands for this bitter old woman, just kind of, I guess they clear their consciences of what they're wanting from her, basically to die. And they actually have a dinner party for the old lady and her granddaughters in a fantastic set of scenes here where it just goes to show you that, life is almost, always more engrossing than in fantasy. It's just an exercise in socialism and just how embarrassing things can really get when you just say things that you shouldn't have and you tell the truth when it's just not appropriate. There's a time and place for everything, and that's what this movie really is presenting. It's about characters in a bad, in a complicated, not a bad, I guess, like a complicated situation. And I love how Oliver Platt's usually been a scene stealer in many films, and I've loved him sincerely in ever since I was a kid. He's really good here. It's good to see him in a lead type role with Catherine Keener, who's, again, Catherine Keener, in terms of the role she plays, even in a movie like The 40-Year-Old Virgin, she just plays such a relatable character, and that's what I love about her. If it was in the hands of anyone else, you wouldn't be able to relate to that character. That's how she articulates these performances so well, and that's what I love about her as an actress. I think she is brilliant. Now, what I also liked about this film is that the dialogue was very realistic. It was very, earthly, very, just spot on. And that's what a movie like this should be sometimes. This show that I'm doing today is just full of wonderful films, and this is no different. It seems as though I sound like a broken record, but Please Give gets, 4 stars out of 5.